Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Renato Filizola, and in this video I'll be showing how to set up in Azure the NSG or Network Security Group. I have an Ubuntu server here, and when I created it I did not set up the NSG, so I'll be doing that manually. The first thing we need to do is we need to know our public address. So I'll be accessing it using my terminal. So I'm gonna try SSH, that's username at, and my public IP address. So when I try to do that, it cannot reach the server, and that's the reason I need to set up the NSG, because I did not set up when I first created the machine. So I'll be canceling this. I'm gonna minimize, and then I need to look for my network security groups. There we go. So I'm gonna click on that, and there is a Ubuntu Server 01, which is associated with my virtual machine. So I'm gonna click on that, and then we can see here the default rules. So my first is just to allow VNet inbound. So the second one is allow Azure load balance, and by default I have deny all inbound. So everything is denied unless if I add here a new rule. So for example, I'm gonna create my rule. I need to go here, inbound security rules. So I'm gonna click on that, and then I can add my inbound rule. So I'm gonna add, and it's a source, so it could be any, but we can select an IP address, for example. So I'm gonna do IP address, and I will get my external IP address. I'm gonna copy this. I have it here on the notes, and the source IP address I'm gonna paste. So that means this rule will be applied only if my source IP address is this one here. It will be allowing just if my source IP address is 24.36.160.169, and the source port is going to be any. I'm not gonna change anything here. Destination, I'm gonna change from any to a specific IP address. So my IP address actually, let me go back here to my virtual machine, and then Ubuntu. So my private IP address is this one here, 10.1.0.4. I'm gonna copy this, 10.1.0.4. I'm gonna do the same thing, network security groups. I'm gonna click here, inbound, and add. So I'm gonna do any to IP address, which is my private, the local IP address for my server. And I'm gonna repeat this. Source is going to be IP address. I'm gonna copy this again. There we go. So my source, it will be this, and destination will be my private IP address. This connection is a TCP, and the port range is going to be 22, which is my security shell or my SSH port, which is port 22. So actually my rule, we have that the IP address, the source IP address, is my external IP address. The source port range, it will be any. Destination IP address is going to be 10.1.0.4, which is the local IP address for my virtual machine. Service, I'll leave custom. So custom, destination port 22, protocol TCP, and the action, am I allowing or denying the rule? So I am allowing the rule, and the priority is going to be 100, which is like the default when we are setting up manually the rule. In name, I can change like anything here. Allow port, allow inbound port 22, and then I can do here like SSH. And description, oops, cannot have like spaces here. I'm gonna do this, it doesn't like spaces. There we go. And description, it could be like anything. This rule is for this rule allows access to port 22, for example, SSH or security shell. Okay, and I'm gonna add. It's creating the rule, and as you can see, the priority, it was 100, so it needs to be above those priorities. It says here, successfully created security rule, in the name of the rule, allow inbound port 22 SSH. I'm gonna close here and I'm gonna refresh, and there we go. We have our rule here, which is priority 100. The name, allow inbound port 22 SSH, the port itself, the protocol, the source IP address, and the destination IP address. So the action will be allow. So now let me try to do that again, and then I can access my SSH. Let me just say yes to allow the fingerprint, and the password. I'm gonna log in here with my password, and there we go. We are logged in our Ubuntu server. So again, we have set up a network security group manually. We tested it and all is good. So yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching this video. If you think that was helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, guys, and see you. Bye.